Yeah, Knicks gonna have a rough one next season, but bold prediction: 32 games. Let's see what happens. What's good, CK crew? It's your boy CK2K. What's poppin'? How you guys doing? How's everybody? What's up? Much love to everybody who checked out the last video. As always, if you have not seen it already, what are you doing? When this video is done, you go check out that last video that I just posted this week, okay? Go check it out. Your boy is moving things around in his office. As you can see, there's a display right here. I'm gonna move it over a little bit so you can see more of it, but there's a lot going on over there. This has nothing to do with the video, but I'm very proud of it. I'm very excited for what it's gonna be. You can see one of my many Knicks hats up there. I got KP, who's been in a box for forever. KP. I don't know why they gave him this armband. Unless there was some game that I missed where KP wore an armband. I've never seen him wear an armband in my life. I got a KP Funko Pop, and I've had this Melo one. So like they the homies right there. They over there holding it down. Even though Melo ain't a Knick no more, he's still one of my favorite Knicks. So I don't care. He gonna stay over there. As always, for those who do not know, there is merch. There's 2 designs up on the merch store. Please hit the link. Go check them out. They're going to be there for a limited time only. The season's about to start, and I'm going to take them down in order to put up new and better graphics that I'm coming up with right now. So if you want to be, unique and one of a kind, and want to support your boy, I appreciate it if you guys go check that out, and get yourself a sticker at very least. Like, I'd appreciate that, man. All the help is very appreciated, and I love you guys for it. So this video is going to be about the schedule. We have yet to talk about the 2018-2019 New York Knicks schedule, and that's what this video is going to be about. So we're basically going to talk about the marquee games that we saw the Knicks posting on their Instagram, as well as some of the key games in the beginning of the season, to see how we're going to start off with, in my opinion, on how I think that's going to happen. But before we even get into any of that, I know y'all saw the workout tape, that beautiful, I don't know what you would call it, but the beautiful trailer of the Knicks young Fizz kids working out that they posted on their YouTube page as well as on their Instagram. If you have not seen it yet, I will link it below, but it looks a little something like this.
I like this. I'm a force to reckon with. Haters watching all the time. Catch them slipping when they find.
That's all I'm giving you. That's all I'm giving you. It's literally 20 seconds and it loops over and over on Instagram. But there it is right there. It's beautiful. It's so nice to see. It's just so dope to see this team bought in. I'm seeing all these reports on Bleacher Report and all over the web about, the Knicks buying in with the Fizz system. KP is excited for the season and excited for the challenges that Fizz does. But all these things, it's just so beautiful and so great to see and so great to read. So I just had to put that out there for those who have not seen it. I had to share that knowledge with y'all. So like I said earlier, I'm going to go into the marquee games that the Knicks page posted on Instagram, because those are probably more of the important games. Before we do that, I want to go into the beginning part of our schedule. Now, let's be honest, a lot of major sites and a lot of major, I think Vegas and all these people, they have us winning at the most. It's like an average of 25 games. I think some places I think Vegas has a 24.5. I think other places that has a 27. I've seen 22. Basically, it's in that range for right now. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to give my opinion of how much I think we're going to win. The common opinion is that the Knicks are to have another bad season, but see players develop and us have a higher pick in the draft. A lot of people already saying that we're going to pick up RJ Barrett or pick up Cam Reddish and rah, and it's crazy to me. That's pretty much the general hope and the general thought process of a lot of casual Knicks fans. Not only casual, just Knicks fans in general. As we all know, our opening game is against the Atlanta. Oh, this is not talking preseason, by the way. Preseason, it's going to be preseason when we get there. Right now, I'm talking about the regular season, okay? So our opening game is on October 17th against the Atlanta Hawks. Our very first game is a home game. It's a home opener. So right now, my goal is to be out there for the second half of that week to catch both of those games against Atlanta and against Brooklyn. That is a goal of mine. I'm hoping I can make it out there. So for you guys that are going out to those games, please let me know in the comment section below leading up to that game, and we can meet up. Say what's up to your boy. I will be wearing my merch, so I will be noticeable. You guys can find me, but we're gonna make that happen. So in October, we have a relatively okay schedule. We do play against Boston and Golden State in that same month. I mean, you can count Milwaukee and you can count Indiana, but it's earlier part of the season, so a lot of these guys might be a little rusty in the beginning, so we could probably surprise and get some of those wins. But But a lot of these games, from what I'm looking at, it's about half and half, but we have more home games than away games. Technically, we're playing in Brooklyn, so that's gonna be a home game as well. So we have 2 away games in the whole month of October. So I feel like, I know we won't have Kristaps Porzingis. I don't want to have Kristaps Porzingis because, again, like I've been saying, I want Kristaps back when he is ready, not when we want him to be back, when he is ready to be back. Do you hear me, training staff? Bring him back when he's ready to be back. Don't be rushing him for no Christmas game. I don't care if we're playing against the Bucks and that's the team that injured him. I want him back when he's ready. Chill. So basically, I think that this could be a positive month. I think we will not surprise. I think we'll come out, we'll win that Atlanta game and win that Brooklyn game. I think that the 2 games we'll lose in that month will be against Golden State and against Boston. The 2 stronger teams. But I think we'll catch Miami off guard. I think we'll catch Indiana off guard. I think we can catch Milwaukee off guard because we're going to have somebody that can match up with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Kevin Knox. So as a lot of you guys have seen, the Knicks Instagram dropped a lot of pictures and graphics for some of the marquee bigger games that are going to be happening throughout the season, like Martin Luther King Day, Christmas. So we're going to talk about those marquee games and how I think we're going to look and how excited I am for those games or what I think is going to be the possibility with some of those games, okay? So bear with me. So the first marquee game that they put on the website was for October 20th against the Boston Celtics. Now that is one of the 2 games that I think we're going to lose in that month. And let's just be honest, the Boston Celtics are well put together. I think what they're trying to, push at with the New York Knicks Instagram was Kyrie Irving having his first game in Madison Square Garden with all the rumors going on. And of course, that's going to be the buzz when we play the Boston Celtics. Will Kyrie Irving be a Knick? How is he going to look when he plays against us in the Garden? Rah, 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 rah. So I think that'd be a fun game to watch. But again, even though it's in the Garden, I think it'll be close because it's the beginning of the season. Everyone's adrenaline's high. Everyone believes that they're a playoff championship team. I think we'll keep it close, but I think Boston will end up beating us in the 4th quarter, as we've seen in the past. That's just my opinion. And then the other one they posted up was the other game that I mentioned was the Golden State Warriors game. And for all reasons we know, my man Kevin Durant. Again, if you have not seen my last video on what I think about Kevin Durant, if he's gonna be a Knick, go check it out as soon as this video is over. It's going to be in the eye. Just click that it's on this side. I always forget that it turns around. Go click the eye and check out the video as soon as the video is done. My opinion on if Kevin Durant's gonna be a Knick or not. So that's basically the only sell I can see here because Golden State and New York are in 2 different worlds. Steph Curry's had some great games against us. They want to see how Frank's gonna do against Steph Curry, how Kevin Knox is gonna do against Kevin Durant. Will Kevin Durant, be so comfortable and have a breakout game that he wants to be a Knick? That's basically the storylines for that game. And ultimately, I think it's gonna be another game that we're gonna lose because Warriors. Then the next marquee game that they had, I think they just posted today, the game against the Charlotte Hornets on my mother's birthday, December 9th, and it's going to be French Heritage Night, which is pretty cool because we got 2 French dudes on our team and they got 2 French dudes on their team. We got Manny Moutier and Frank Ntilikina, and they got Nick Batum and the new Tony Parker. So I think that's gonna be a fun one. I think that'll be a game that we come out winning. It's gonna be in the Garden. I think it's the Hornets. The Hornets are the Hornets. I like the pickup of Tony Parker playing behind Kemba Walker, but the Hornets are gonna be the Hornets. So I think it's gonna be another win for us. But French Heritage Night, go check it out, December 9th. It's gonna be fun. Then it's the Christmas game that we are playing against the Bucks. I've said my piece on this on Sim's podcast. If you don't know Sim, nothing but Knicks, go check out my man. Go subscribe. Go say CK sent you. Good channel. Great stuff. It's just going to be a game where it's just like, we got dogged in that game that we lost KP. So it's a sort of a revenge kind of game. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be entertaining. It's Knicks on Christmas. That's all I care about. The Knicks don't like to win on Christmas more times than not. It was also rumored that KP would be back in time for this game to play against the team that injured him. But like I said, we don't want him back until he's ready to be back. You hear me, training staff? I'm gonna keep putting it down y'all head, all right? Don't bring him back until he's ready to be back. Chill. Let's go on to the next game. The next marquee game is Martin Luther King Day, where we will be playing against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, this would have a little bit more relevance if Melo was still on the team, but not. But the fact of the matter is we are lucky enough to get a game on Martin Luther King Day. A lot of people are going to be off that day. It is January 21st. It's going to be fun, man. Oklahoma City Thunder, I expect them to be a lot better of a team this year, so it might be a tough game for us, but at the same time, we're going to be on live television. Will be a marquee game. That's all I care about. I love seeing that. More time. I don't care what our record is. I don't care what we're doing. By that time, Kevin Knox is going to be in full stride. And people are going to be like, oh my gosh, Kevin Knox is going to be rookie of the year. And we're going to be like, hell yeah, there's Kevin Knox. You check him out. And then the next one is against the Rockets. Now, there's not really much of a storyline on this except for the sun comes home. Carmelo Anthony. Now, I know we played that out last year when we played against Oklahoma City Thunder, but at the end of the day, every time we see Melo not in a Knicks jersey against New York, it's still going to be a special game, in my opinion. I expect him to have a better season because he's going to have Chris Paul, and I think Melo with a point guard is going to be a lot better. I know they had Russell Westbrook, but Russell Westbrook and Chris Paul are two completely different players. So, yeah, with that one, Rockets, I think that's one we might steal. Honestly, I know the Rockets could probably be one of the better teams in the West. Actually, I take that back. They're going to be one of the better teams in the West, but James Harden always kills us. James Harden always kills us.
You have nothing.
Harden from way outside.
Like, I can't believe he just did that.
Harden drills another.
That's going to be an L. It's going to be an L. I need to stop being so optimistic. That's going to be an L. March 17th. Now, this isn't the first time we're going to see them, but it's going to be the only time we see them in the Garden. And this is going to be Hollywood versus Broadway. It's going to be the Knicks versus the Lakers. Outside of the fact that the Lakers have the best player in the league, one of my goals is to see Lonzo succeed in the league. So I am a fan of Lonzo Ball. But in no way, shape, or form do I care about the Lakers. Okay, please don't get that twisted. But this was my favorite game of last season, was the Lakers-Knicks game in New York. That game was one of the most entertaining games we saw. It was a lot of fun to watch. KP going back and forth with Lonzo. Frank Ntilikina had a little period where he was going back and forth too. It was a fun game to watch. It came down to the wire. We ended up winning it. It was great. I enjoyed that. So I think this is going to be a fun one, especially seeing LeBron coming back to the Garden. We'll see where the whole beef is between him and Cantor by that time. I think it's going to be died down. I think it's going to be overplayed. It's not going to be a big deal, but it's going to be fun to see, Lonzo follow up and have another good game possibly in the Garden, or definitely we're going to see LeBron have a good game in the Garden. And we also get to see Kevin Knox match up against one of the best players in the league, so that'll be fun to watch. It'll be fun to watch. And who knows, maybe by that time we'll have KP back. I hope not, but maybe he'll be back. We'll see. But those are basically all the marquee games that the Knicks Instagram was posting up. They might put some other ones as the time goes on, but up until this date that I'm recording this video, those were the ones that they had posted up, and we'll see what happens with that. So let me know what you guys are thinking about those marquee games. Do you think we're going to lose every single one of them? Do you think we're going to steal one of them? Do you guys care? Those are going to be games that are going to be fun to watch. I'm looking forward to seeing them. I'm just looking forward to seeing Knicks basketball. We're almost a month and a half away. I'm so excited. That's why I can't wait for 2K to come out, because then that helps me get through the month easier to get to the NBA season. Speaking of 2K video coming soon. Your boy got to live up to the second part of his name. It just has to happen. All right, so now what you guys are all waiting for, before I leave this video, what I think is going to happen with the Knicks ultimately in 2018-2019. I think, and I know a lot of people are going to hate this, a lot of people are going to disagree, I think the Knicks are going to come up with 32 games this season. What? I know. To me, I just feel like 20 to 24 is too low with A, the new Eastern Conference, and B, with the potential of the players that we have on our team. It's very possible. I will not be surprised. I will not be any way, shape, or form saying like, dang, I can't believe we only won 22 games, so 25 games. My bold prediction, this is my bold, outlandish prediction, is I think we will win 32 games this season and put us at the same spot as last year by having either the 8th, the 9th, or the 10th spot in the draft. And we'll talk about who will pick up. Now, I'm not even worried about who's in the draft right now. We'll talk about that later. But I know that's unpopular. Not a lot of you guys either want to tank or think that we would just basically not win games next season. So in the comments below, let me know if you disagree or agree, and then let me know how many games you think we're gonna win, or if you think we're gonna win any games at all. If you think we're gonna go 0-82, let me know in the comment section below. Much love to you guys. I know you guys really want to see me do the comment of the videos again. I will work those in, but basically I have not answered a lot of the comments yet, so I want to get to answering and getting back to communicating with you guys in the comment section before I get back to doing a comment of the video. So hopefully next week when I start posting these videos again, there will be a comment of the video again in every. Whoa, you hear my voice crack? Much love to you guys. Remember, hit me up in the merch stores, cop something if you can. If you can't, no pressure, don't even worry about it. Follow me on my social medias, hit that subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'll see y'all later. We out.